Welcome back to the Cortado Pause, the podcast where I talk to former athletes about life during sports, life after sports. Honestly, we just shoot the shit over a Cortado that they make and I rate. There's a cat in the frame. Oh, it's not in the frame, but it's right here. You guys can't see it, but there's a cat right here moving.
He's
James's
so
cat.
Sucks.
On today's episode, we have one of my really, really good friends, former hockey goalie, former Carey Price lover,
Love them.
Cristobal Huet lover.
Like them.
I love them. I have Daniele Quattrocchi on the pod today. I'm excited to talk. I think you have an interesting story. I mean, I know you never, not like a knock to you, but you never played the highest level of hockey.
Yeah.
But you did play hockey and you always wanted to play, like aspire to play at the highest level. So it'll be kind of cool to get the perspective of someone who never really played at a high level, but really had the identity of an athlete and aspiring to be one.
Yeah, I think, that's how we met, bro. We met in Spahid Sid in high school. So we kind of met through sports because if we weren't in that program together, I don't know how much we would have talked. It's also thanks to Mike, though, because I think that was like our mutual friend. But yeah, I played hockey for a lot of years. It was the only thing growing up. When someone asks you, what did you want to do when you grew up? What did you want to be? I didn't want to be anything else but a hockey player. And obviously it didn't work out like most people. And we're figuring it out as we go.
But that's why I think it's a cool story, because although you never played at the highest level, like growing up, you still wanted to be a hockey player, right? Yeah. And then I think that resonates with a lot of people because you still had to go through that transition of like, okay, since I was young and like a teenager, I wanted to be a hockey goalie. Then at a certain point, you realized you weren't going to be that. So I think it's going to be cool to talk about. But before we do anything, you know what we got to do.
Let's make a Cortado.
Cortado pause. Dan, do you know anything about Cortados?
I never made them before, but you always tell me about them. You explained to me how they're supposed to be made. I just never actually did one.
But you don't like them. Like, I feel like you don't like them.
I just prefer espresso. But I don't mind. Like, I'll do that in the morning sometimes. I'll add a drop of milk. It's not the exact same thing, but I'll add a bit of milk to an espresso.
The idea is
it's pretty much that, yeah.
But when we go to Parma, you don't get the...
No, I just like espresso.
Yeah. I feel you.
It's also because it's a bit later in the day.
So you can have milk in your...
No, it's it helps you, like, apparently it helps with blood flow, so it helps you digest better when you just have the coffee alone. The milk, like, stops it.
When you have the panino...
when I have
the mortadella one?
Me and Mike's favorite, bro. Mortadella. Was it mortadella, mozzarella, pistachio, lettuce. Fantastic.
All right, go. Let's make it. Let's do it.
So we start with the coffee, no?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be like this, bro? There's a huge hole.
Yeah, bro. You don't have an espresso?
I don't have the same one. I thought it was gonna fall through. Can I turn this on?
Yeah. Froth the milk. You have a frother at home?
I have a frother at home. And there's a frother at Sarah's too.
Who's Sarah?
My girlfriend.
What kind of milk does she have?
She has a few sorts usually. We get the 2%, but we also get like the non-dairy, usually oat.
Me
and her.
You don't get shit.
I don't get the non-dairy. But like she'll get it. Sometimes I'll get it, bro. I get stuff, bro.
You get groceries for her?
Yeah, of course. I have to help her out, but I'm still there. So it's an even split, no?
Yep.
Do I press it again to stop it, or
it should stop on its own?
So it's
unless you want to stop it.
Okay, that's pretty perfect actually.
For a guy who knows a lot about espressos, what do you think about this one?
Like the pods?
Yeah.
I don't mind them, bro. I don't have. I think I have DeLonghi. I don't have an espresso, but I like them. Honestly, it's quick. It's easy.
Bro, these pods are good, bro. I don't know what they're called.
Borbone.
They might be Borbone.
Yeah, those are my parents buy.
From Costco?
Intermarché or Costco, but they go and sell Intermarché a lot.
Your parents know the deals.
Mike's mom knows the deals, bro. I know her tricks, where she's dedicated. Okay.
Let's do it.
Well, it is like a barista. Don't they slap that thing a bit?
You got all froth, bro.
How am I supposed to not get froth?
That's the question.
Can I have a spoon?
That's what you should ask for. We're out of spoons.
Fuck.
Wait. You like the cake?
Cake was good, bro. It was for a great person.
Bro, look at this! Bro, what did you do, bro?
What? It's like separated. That's crazy.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Oh, it burns.
What are you doing, bro? I can't believe I have to drink this.
What do you mean? What do you mean look, it's all froth. It's literally froth. There's nothing else but the froth.
There you go. It looks good, though. Oh, come on. That's my thing, though. My thing is ass.
There's a dribbler, bro.
Make yours now. Make yours. This is mine.
Oh, I have to make two? Do I
Wait.
stir yours? Are you supposed to stir a cortado?
Do whatever
I
you
put this in my
bro.
mouth. Stir the other way.
Yeah, stir it the other way. Make yours now.
It's not
Bro, how many
pretty, but
times are
it
you
works.
stirring it?
Bro, just don't worry about it. Just don't worry, bro. Life's better when you stop worrying.
I'm not worried.
Good.
Honestly, like, I don't know why. I just like frothed milk.
Bro, I make a lot of coffee. I don't make this kind of coffee, but I've done coffee and frosted milk before.
What kind of coffee do you make?
I make good coffee, bro.
That doesn't answer the question.
It's good enough.
You make a lot of coffee, but what do you make?
Espresso.
Americanos.
No, but usually I do like cafetieras, so like the mocha on the
Yeah,
stove
that's
top.
good.
And then I'll add some froth milk. And I honestly, sometimes I put in there. Usually I put in like a cappuccino cup, but I don't put as much. I don't fucking fill it to the brim.
What do you think of Americanos?
Disgusting. It's
Yeah?
dirty water, bro.
I like them, bro.
It's dirty water. You know, Americanos it's like a wartime thing, World War II. Because when Americans were in Italy, they would like, I don't know if it was when they were in Italy, they would like mix water and coffee to like extend it. Or because the coffee was too strong, so they would mix it together.
It cuts the acidity, bro.
That's what it is. They couldn't take like the strength or like the pungentness of the espresso.
I like it. Yours looks good. Mine looks like...
You want to drink mine?
No.
Actually, it looks pretty though.
It looks pretty. But yours looks like a real cortado. But it's fine. I have to drink this one.
I'm not Spanish.
It's fine. Let's get it.
Fernando Torres.
All right, Dan. Yours obviously looks more like a normal cortado, but who am I to judge? Am I the cortado master?
It looked really nice. Like when we had just made it fresh, but
Yeah.
5 seconds.
It's cute.
5 seconds and it all went to shit. But you're not the cortado master, but you're getting there, bro.
I'm getting there. Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's taste it.
It's good. I have no problem with mine.
I thought it was gonna be like very milky, but it's low-key strong. I mean, you want to swap?
Sure.
Cortado swap.
Just because that looks like a more traditional one, I guess.
See, that one's stronger, right? Because all the milk is on top.
Very little. But yeah, that one is like a bit more like...
I like this one. Honestly, I like both. But this one honestly tastes really good.
You can't go wrong with like an espresso machine.
I know. It's like I'm judging just the same thing every time now. I need to upgrade
You need
eventually.
like
I need a real machine.
one. I'm about to
Are we
talk
are
or
we
something.
staying like this? Cortado swingers? We're
Yeah,
swinging
bro, you
cortados.
can take this one, do what you want, but take my glass of water, take
Okay,
everything,
we'll
take
just
anything.
we'll just share everything on the table tonight.
Take anything you want from me.
Okay. What?
What?
All right, so let's get into it.
Yeah.
Growing up, like I mentioned before, you not obviously, but you wanted to be a hockey goalie. Your whole life was hockey. Because I feel like in any sport, the goalie, there's something wrong, not something wrong with the goalie, but there's like this stereotype that goalies are weird, or there's something like a loose screw in their head. When did you decide like, okay, I want to be a hockey goalie?
I think I was like grade 2 or something. In elementary, I was boys with Joseph Valeno, and he like introduced me to hockey. I literally remember him like asking him questions. I remember asking him like, "Oh, who's this guy?" He's like, "Oh, it's Martin Brodeur. Like he's from here." And
Joseph Villano.
Joseph Valeno, the
You're
guy
on
that's on the Habs.
first name faces with him. Not Joe,
Bro,
Joseph.
I haven't spoken to him in years, bro. But yeah, we go back, And for some reason, I think also another thing that got me was like the mask, bro. I loved like the fact that like I'm a big like customization guy. I love that type of stuff. So I feel like goalies that like customize their mask. I remember like Ure with like the little ghost on his mask when he was playing for the Habs. That really caught my eye. And yeah, besides that, I was just like I didn't even know how to skate. When first tryouts hockey, didn't know how to skate at all. But I told him I want to be a goalie. He said okay, bought our stuff, and I just learned how to skate with goalie equipment on, and that's how it started. I was like 9 years old. I was a bit late, honestly. And yeah.
So basically, the artsiness of the masks and the pads kind of what intrigued you.
Yeah, I just like the fact that they were different. The only ones on the ice that were different.
I can relate. I don't know. Even when I was younger, like 5, 6, I also wanted to be a hockey goalie. There was a moment where I wanted to be a hockey goalie because I fell in love with Cristobal Huet, which is so random. Cristobal Huet is like a goalie that used to play with the Habs from like in like the early 2000s, like mid 2000s,
Like 2006, 2008 or something like that.
And I fell in love with like. That's when I first started watching hockey, and I really loved him because of his red and blue pads, like Reebok pads. Yeah. And weird story, but the day he got traded on trade deadline.
To Chicago.
No, to Washington.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought he went straight to Chicago.
No, he went to Washington. But I was like in grade 1 or grade 2, and my teacher knew I loved Cristobal Huet. So random. I'm in class. She comes up to me. She's like, Daniel, Cristobal Huet got traded. And I was going to the game that night. I made a poster, and I drew his pads. And I'm like, what?
Oh my God.
She's like, Cristobal Huet got traded. I'm like, bro, I didn't believe her. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, why is she, like, I was like, why is she?
You're like, who are you?
I'm like, why are you saying this? Like, why are you trying to screw me? Like, you know I'm going to the game. Then I got home and I saw he got traded to the Capitals, and I was like,
same colors though. So yeah. I think he kept those same pads for a while.
But bro, like, I'm going to go see my favorite goalie, and he gets traded that day.
Who was in Nets that night then?
I think it was Price, because they called up Halak. Oh no, Halak was the backup, and they called up Price. Crazy. Yeah. I was there for history, low key.
Wow.
Unreal.
We're speaking about first games. Can I tell you my first game?
Yeah. Sorry, I was talking about Cristobal Huet.
I don't know if Huet was still there. No, it's fine. But it's part of the story. I don't know if Huet was still there. But remember that it was like when Montreal was losing like 6-0 or 5-0 to the Rangers, and then we came back and shootout. Koivu scored. That was my first game ever. My aunt gave me those tickets.
That was your first game.
Price started that game. Huet finished it. Price got pulled. Huet finished it, and they ended up winning. And that was my first hockey, and that I guess contributed to like me falling in love with hockey too.
That's sick.
Yeah,
that's when Kovalev scored and he was on his back after.
Yeah, Koivu in the shootout went like inside out.
Oh
yeah.
my, that was your first game.
Yeah,
that's sick.
That was I love that.
Were you playing hockey already then, or?
I don't remember. I might have just started then because I think I was like 2008? I think I was 8 years old, so I might have just started. I was going to start, or I was starting like. It was around my birthday, so probably I either started that next season or I had already started that season.
Because your dad's I know is a soccer guy, and your sister played soccer.
Yeah.
So was there ever like pressure from your dad to try to make you play soccer, or he just let you do whatever?
I started playing soccer before any sport. They put all of us in soccer, and I just wasn't for me. I tried goalie in soccer. I sucked. I was so bad. Like player, I was just like, I felt like I was never touching the ball. I wasn't like involved. They would always put me, because I was a chubbier kid, so they put me like on defense, and I would just like, I'm like, this is so boring, but the ball's all the way down there. Obviously, like at your level, it's much more interesting. Any position you play is a lot better, but at that age, it's kind of like, it's hard to stay interested because you're not in it at all. Yeah. I played for like maybe 3 years, and then my dad's like, I was like, I want to play hockey too. My dad's like, we have to pick one. So I said, okay, I'm going with hockey. So that's how that started. But I still love soccer though. I'm a big fan, like, as you know, we always talk about it. Big fan of soccer, never really played much. That's why I never got good at it, but still love the sport.
So growing up, now you started playing hockey, you're a hockey goalie. What level were you playing at?
The highest level?
Like, if in contrast to like at the age group, as you were like getting older, were you playing at the highest age group, highest level, or maybe one below?
Honestly, I wasn't even playing that like high. I think my first season, obviously, you started the lowest level. I did well. I was like novice C. I had a good season. I think I had like 6 or 7 shutouts. I even remember like some of the stats. I could go through every year if I remember, but like I didn't start very high. I think I only started really excelling when I started at Pearson, and actually in Sec 1, I was at the end of Sec 1, I thought I was gonna quit. I told myself, I'm like, oh, I don't want to play anymore, or whatever. And then I had this whole like low-key like a renaissance. Like at the end of Sec 1, I started exercising because wasn't happy with the way I looked. I was like a bigger kid, whatever. And I was like starting high school, you're like insecure and stuff. So I started like exercising, and then like as the summer went on, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give hockey like a real try. Now that I'm working out, I'm actually building muscle, and like I feel like I can do more with my body. So from that season, I was like, okay, I bought new equipment, and I started taking it seriously. And then my growth was actually like I started growing like really fast in terms of like skills and hockey like intelligence on ice. I just started paying way more attention to the game, watching clips of goalies in practice, watching things they would do that I would implement in practice by myself because we didn't always have goalie coaches. And slowly, I got a lot better. I don't know if you want me to keep going, but I ended up playing like I finished my career. I was midget AA, so it's not great. It's not like compared to Kev or Spad or guys like that, but I think for me, I'm really proud of the fact that I went from almost quitting hockey to like taking it serious and showing myself, okay, I actually could like play at a decent level and like could actually say I know how to play this sport. I know how to play this position, because you don't get to that level without knowing like what you're doing at least a little bit.
So midget AA is right before midget AAA, obviously.
Yeah. Usually there's Espoir, but Espoir is for like, I think it's only for first years, maybe second years. But yeah, midget AA is like, it's up there for that category, yeah.
So you played a good level. Like
Yeah.
you weren't playing like beer leagues. You
Yeah,
were playing at
no.
a good level, which is cool. And while you were playing at this level, and maybe after Sec 1 where you debated quitting, and said you were spotted sud at Pearson, so you were training every day.
Yeah.
I don't know what the level was at Pearson. Did you have like in your mind, even though you weren't playing at the highest level, I want to play in the NHL one day, or I want to play like in Europe, or
Yeah, 100%. I think that was like my goal, honestly. And I think had I kept going, maybe I could have taken it further. I'm not saying obviously NHL is like a whole different thing. I think there's a lot of, as you know, and as even for soccer, what people say is like there's an aspect of luck to it and right time, right place. But I feel like had I continued, I could have taken it maybe a little bit further and been somewhere like in junior or something if I really would have like stretched my resources and reached out to people. Who knows? But I certainly think I had the potential to be even better than I was. But yeah, always NHL. I think that dream kind of slowed down once I like finished my last year midget. I was like, kind of like came to a crossroad, and I was like, I don't know if I want to keep playing just to keep playing, because I kind of figured out the NHL is like, it's not happening. Professional's probably not happening. So I kind of like just stopped it there. I said after my 18-year-old year, I'm gonna pack it up. So
was it a hard reality to face, to be like, because albeit you were never playing at the highest level, but you always thought of yourself as a hockey goalie, and that was your identity. So was it hard to let go of that and be like, hey, I know I'm not going to play professionally. I still love being a hockey goalie, but I kind of had to let that dream go. Do you kind of remember that feeling?
it was kind of like a long phasing out. I think it was like a 2-year thing where I still loved the sport, and I loved getting better at the position and like fine tuning everything and kind of making sure like you're on top of things and taking care of your diet and exercise and all that stuff. But I think there was a big, like for me, there was a big anxiety aspect to it. I kind of like played it off, but I never wanted to be like, obviously as a goalie, you have like a lot of responsibility. And although I love the sport, there were times where like it would play with my head, and I'm like, oh my God, people are going to think I'm bad. I have to do well. Like there was a little bit of like an anxiety aspect. And I'm not saying there was like a sigh of relief when I stopped, but I was kind of like, okay, I could kind of be someone else. Like you guys always talk about on this podcast is like, who are you who are you as a person rather than who are you as this athlete. It's like, what do you kind of have to find like a deeper meaning to yourself rather than just that one thing that you identified as. But I think it's also different because we were young. Like it's like we had just started CJEP and everyone was just wanted to have fun and party and stuff. We were like 18, 19. So it's not like, I think in your case, it's different just because we're all older and everyone's like, people are working now and stuff. So I think there was like a bigger contrast for you, or me, it was just kind of like a silent, like phase out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't like a hard thing. I didn't really think, oh my God, I'm not a hockey player anymore. Cause I always still kind of felt that still would play sometime and stuff like that. It's just kind of look forward to the next stage, just being a regular guy and kind of dabbling in different things and finding other interests.
Yeah, I think you have a point there because for me, like I'm playing in Spain, right? And I signed to go play in New Zealand. And to me, like, although it was second division and in New Zealand, it was like, oh, it's the first time I'm going to go and play and I'm going to get paid like a real professional. And then I come back to Montreal, I'm waiting for my visa. And then it never comes. And then the club tells me not to go. And then from one day, I'm this potentially professional player in New Zealand to the next, I'm just an unemployed guy in Montreal.
You're a guy in Cartierville.
With nothing, with no job, no income. And I have to be like, hey, what am I doing with my life now? Yes, maybe I could still go to Australia next season or New Zealand, which I still had that opportunity to go, but now
like can't just train at home and do nothing like in the meantime.
Yeah,
how did you feel? Like, do you remember? Was there like a specific moment? Like, did you have like a freak out moment where you're like, fuck, this is not happening. Like I'm doing nothing. Like not to say that you're doing nothing, but I know like that sometimes that negative self talk and that anxiety that I was talking about kind of plays tricks on you and tells you like you're shit and you're horrible and you're behind on everything and you don't deserve this and that. So I don't know if there was like a freak out moment for you.
I never freaked out, but it was always like I quickly found like the personal training and things like that. I was never like not doing anything, but I just remember I would go to work and I would train like players, and then afterwards I'd be texting Sam. I'd be like, fuck, do I miss playing on a team? Like, she's like, why? Like, you're actually doing something you like.
She can get it.
I'm like, yeah, I do something that I like, but like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to do this. I want to be playing soccer. I want to be playing soccer. I don't want to be training. So it's just like, I just remember there was this one session where I was just like, I don't want to do this. Like, I want to be playing soccer. I want to be pro, like, and then, I don't know. Can't even describe the feeling because it was just like, not disappointment and not like I was obviously sad.
It was like deflating.
Yeah, it was just deflating. And I still get that feeling sometimes because like when I go on Instagram and I see guys that I played with, guys that I played against, like either signing pro or still playing in college, and it's like, wow, like I wish in those moments I cherished them more.
Yeah. Because
those are the best moments. And it's like, I'm not going to get to feel those things anymore. Today, literally, I was at a cafe and I was just like looking at like old pictures of me like playing in college. And then I just tried to find more on Google. Like I just searched UVM, Daniele Quattrocchi to try and find more, like just to be like...
To save them and to like have even more memories?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I think it's... Bro, it's like... Like I think Wesley said on like a podcast where he's like, professionals, like even... I think it was like Christian Vieri was saying how like after sports, once you're done, even if like... It's in their case, it might even be worse. Because you're like top of the world, you're praised for being this superhero. You're making all this money, girls love you, whatever. And then one day you just retire and like... Albeit, like, I think Wesley said the same thing, where, like, they have all this money and they could do whatever they want, yes. But I think it's even more of, like, a drastic fall because they had, like, this God complex. They were like, I'm this person, I'm this God. People come, people bring their kids to see me, they're screaming, making all a bunch of money, endorsements. And next day, you're just, like, sitting in your house alone, you're an old guy, and you're just a guy that's... A lot of them, like, I don't know, they become analysts or stuff and talk on, like, ESPN or whatever, but...
But that's what I'm saying, like, even though... At any level, you could have been someone playing house league, soccer, or whatever sport it is, once you stop, that identity is not there. So everyone goes through this transition, regardless if you're a house league player or if you're one of the best players in the world. So I think it's cool that to talk about things like this. That's the gist of this podcast here, and I hope it helps people because, like you said, if you're top of the top, you're still gonna have to go from being
you have to adjust.
Yeah, playing in front of thousands and thousands of fans to just being a regular guy one day. Because in the end, all athletes just become regular guys.
Yeah, I think it's
crazy.
That's why you have to work on like. I don't know. I feel like a lot. Even if professional, like even if you go really far, I think you have to have a diversity of interests because like if you never know what thing can take you where, and I think the more things you dabble in, the more things you're interested in. Obviously, don't overdo it because you don't want to be like, was it like jack of all trades, master of none, something like that. Like you want to have like, but a handful of like things that interest you, that kind of like deepen your personality, and like you could talk about a bunch of things, not just like, hey, this person's known for this. Albeit like will probably be known for one thing majority. Like usually it's like your career or whatever, but. Yeah, I think having other interests is super important.
Also, talking about transitions.
Yeah.
And my transition from soccer to this new career has been difficult, as you know. I want to talk a little bit. Yes, maybe it's not an athletic transition, but your transition from being a student and finishing your degree to now like trying to find a job that you really enjoy and a career that you want to pave your life into. I know it's been a little bit difficult to you, and I know a lot of people could probably relate to that. Yeah,
I think this part hit me harder than the hockey part, like losing that identity. I think this part, like, because I was a student, we're students like longer than I played any sport. Like
almost our whole lives. We were students.
Like until 25 years old, I was a student, had that kind of same structure, and then you graduate, you're like, wow, the world is mine. Then you start a job, regular 9-to-5 job. You're like, wow, the world sucks. No offense to any jobs, any employers, do what you have to do, but great people. But it's hard when like usually on a Tuesday you can wake up, go to class for like 3 hours, then you go home, do whatever you want. Now it's like you're stuck somewhere. It's not the case for everyone, but a lot of people that work corporate and work in an office, it's like you're stuck somewhere from this time to this time, not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's been challenging. I have ups and downs, and I think this is where, like I said, this is where we relate more. Not for sports with me, but really like I stopped being a student. Now I'm like in the real world and trying to navigate my way through that. So I already been through. I think 2025. How many jobs have I worked? FedEx through 2 shifts. Valet, Kirkland, a month and a half.
4.
Now I'm at the current company. 5, like what is that? 5 jobs, 2025?
4 or 5 jobs.
4. So like,
it's tough.
But with that being said, it's funny, like a bunch of jobs, but like you can be like, I just don't want to be scared to try. I want to try things. Obviously, if you're in a job, if you're gonna like, I wouldn't say like join a job for a month just to say you tried it. Like actually try and try to stick it out. And if you really feel like it's not for you, okay, you move on. So far, I'm like kind of like grappling with that. There's things I enjoy about jobs I've worked, things I disliked. Right now, I'm okay. There's some days are better than others, but not counting out the fact that I might want to try something more blue collar, because now all I've done, like a lot of stuff I've done is like after school professionally is office stuff, and sometimes I think maybe office isn't for me. Like I don't know, but I'm like, I get angsty. Like I'm at the office, I have to like every like hour and a half, I'm getting up. I have to do something. I go to the bathroom, I go make a coffee, I go grab something in the fridge, I'll go grab a fruit. Like I have to move. I feel like I have to move sometimes at work. I'm still productive like while I'm working, but I don't know. It's something like that's in my mind, and that's the biggest challenge right now. I think is the adult part, the professional part.
I think there's just a lot of pressure on like students who graduate to have it all figured out.
Yeah.
And know exactly like, okay, I'm gonna graduate, I'm gonna go do this, and then I'm gonna work here for this amount of years, I'm gonna retire. But in reality of things, like you could be studying in something that you, in the end, you don't want to work in that field.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like people are just like, I studied in this, so I'm gonna get a job in this. I don't really like it, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna get paid, and I'm just gonna wake up and I won't like it, but I'll get paid.
Yeah.
And when I stopped playing soccer, and even when I was playing soccer, that was like my greatest fear. My greatest fear was working a 9 to 5 job in a building where I just like in a cubicle.
Yeah.
And that was something I didn't want to do, and I'm sure like people have all different types of interests. And Mike, for example, loves his job, and he's a trader, and he's at a computer, and I don't know if he has a cubicle. Mike, do you have a cubicle?
It's like an open concept.
He has an open concept cubicle, but he loves it.
Got free headphones.
He loves it, and
Just give them back though.
Yeah.
Don't forget, I have to give them back. Take care of this thing.
But I love that he loves it. You see, everyone loves different things. I wouldn't be able to do that. So I guess what I'm just saying is I'm happy that you understand that even though you have a job right now, you're open to finding something that you really want to do, because in the end, that's what matters. Like everyone needs to wake up with a purpose.
I thought you were saying like everybody has to wake up.
Everyone needs to fucking wake up.
You guys
wake
are
up.
fucked. No, I think
But you need everyone.
Yeah.
If we don't have a purpose when you wake up, then what the fuck is the point of waking
I'm
up?
feeling it now, bro. Like I wake up middle of winter. It's dark. It's dark when I get there. It's dark when I leave.
Yeah, but it's just that's where we live,
That's
bro.
Montreal. I get it, but yeah, I feel myself like fighting back every day. Like my spirit fights back, and I feel bad because I feel like people that settle, if it's like the case like you said, like they don't like it, but they're just doing it for the paycheck, then you settled. You kind of sold out, and I think it's really sad because if you think about, I'm like a pretty philosophical person. I think sometimes when I'm sitting at my desk, I think I'm like, this is my life. This is gonna be my life in its entirety. Credit to who loves it. Credit to my bosses at the company that I'm working at that are great people, but this is their dream. Like they're doing their thing. I'm working for them. I'm getting a paycheck, but this is ultimately I'm helping someone achieve their dream, and I would want to work towards mine.
Yeah.
And I feel like most people should do that. I get it. Not everybody could start a company and become a millionaire. I don't think that's the goal either, though. I think we need money, so you could work a job on the side, but I think you have to work on side projects and stuff like that because. Or else you'll kind of just be like, I don't want to say a slave. It's kind of rude, but you'll be doing a job that you might not like, and you're just making someone else rich.
Yeah. And I saw something which I'm probably gonna butcher the explanation, but it was something like people that go do the same routine every day, which I could imagine a bunch of people do. They wake up, they eat breakfast, they get in their car, they go to work, they do their shift. They get their coffee at this time. They eat at lunch at the same hour.
Yeah.
Whatever. They come back home. They make dinner. They go to bed. Their brain is like it's acting in a coma. It's like they're
Comfortably
numb. No, but like they did scans, and it was as if their brain was in a comatosis state. I don't know if that was a word.
Comatose.
Comatose.
Melbatose. No, but comatose.
Comatose. Yeah. Why are we saying comatose?
It's comatose.
Comatose. Comatosis.
That sounds...
Anyways, their brain was like in a coma state.
It's not functioning.
Yeah. And the only way like it was waking them up if like the scientist or... See, like I'm butchering it. The scientist was like, you got to do something that you haven't done. And then every day they did something different that they wouldn't do. And they started to enjoy life a little bit more, and their brain like started waking up again.
You're saying something that's out of the
something that was out of their routine, something different, something challenging. It started to wake up their brain in these scans, and they would feel like they would report feeling happier and with a more sense of purpose.
Yeah,
I don't know. I found it cool.
Another thing I noticed when I started working these jobs that like weren't necessarily fulfilling is that I would look for dopamine in the wrong things. Like I started like
cigarettes.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, like I would like, so me and James sometimes when I first started this job, me and James were like, I was like, James, we go to McDonald's, and I would go, and like, or like you go on your phone or you look at things, but podcast or like whatever, just looking for like TikTok, everything. So my mindset now has switched to like, obviously not perfect, but hasn't been like a total 180, but I think my mindset now is like there's good types of dopamine too that you can look for, like exercising, like eating well, like focusing on how you look, how you feel, things like that. So I've been trying to focus on the good types of dopamine that's still kind of distracting me and like giving me something to look forward to, but it's not like this instant gratification and it's not detrimental to my health. Because if you're working somewhere that's like low-key tarnishing your mental health a little bit, or slowly like just making you numb, like you were saying, I think you're kind of killing yourself you're killing yourself mentally at this place, and then you're killing yourself physically because you're indulging in things that make you happy. Like you're going to Dunn's at 2 a.m. Me and James and Dom and Mike and Dom.
Mike.
Too.
Dom was there.
No, Dunn's is good. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like some people look forward to their lunch break. Oh, where are we going and eat? Where are you going and eat, bro? Eat some chicken breast and relax. That's where you should go and eat.
Bro, don't talk about... You've seen what kind of lunches I've
seen the farts you give out after those lunches, bro. Crazy. It's like you didn't even digest the eggs.
Bro, but sometimes you just can't... I don't have time. So would I rather not bring a lunch? I have 3 options in this scenario. Not bring a lunch, starve. Not bring a lunch, buy. And probably not eat something that's healthy.
I'd probably do that.
Or bring a lunch, but I get home, let's say I get home late. Fastest thing to do, boil some eggs, get a can of tuna, make some overnight oats.
I just meal prep chicken, like 4 days in a row.
Yeah, but I don't have time to meal prep, bro.
On a Sunday night, you make a whole plate in the oven. It's not. I'm not saying it's the.
But I don't have lunch every day like you. My schedule is all over the place.
It's true. That's true. And you're different places at different times. You don't eat lunch at the same time.
I have no idea where I am. I don't like it's, which I kind of like about what I'm doing is every day is different for me. It's like some days I have to get up at 5 a.m. because I have to work at 6. Some days I have my mornings free. I could go work out. Some days, basically that. Some days I work in the morning. Sometimes I work in the afternoon. Sometimes I finish late. Sometimes I don't. Which is kind of like, it's hard to plan stuff, especially with my girlfriend, during the week and with the boys.
Yeah.
But it's kind of nice to have different days almost every day.
Yeah, I think some people like a routine. Like I'm sure Mike likes his routine. I like getting to work. My routine, I get to work late. That's my routine. I wait 30 minutes every day. Sorry, guys. Fire me if you want. It is what it is. I like my routine of having lunch with James. Love that routine. I'm low-key a routine guy.
Guys, get on the ground horse at IGA. It is relatively cheap. It's like $8.99 for the pack.
I got a Maxi.
It's unreal macros, bro. It's better macros than ground chicken, better macros than ground turkey. And if I made it for you and I didn't tell you it was horse, maybe you'd be like, this beef tastes weird. But you would just think it's beef, low-key.
I checked the macros. It was like, I had a pack of 454 grams. I think it was like 97 grams of protein.
Yeah, and it's lean as fuck.
Yeah, I think, but chickens, like chicken breast.
It's leaner than maybe not chicken breast, but the ground chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I know. I've checked it.
Okay, so then you know. There it is. But I think it's good to switch it up too.
Yeah, it's good to switch it up, but people are afraid to try horse. Guys, try the horse.
It's not that. It's actually very good, unless you're vegetarian and don't have horse, obviously. But
I've made Sam try it, and she's like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's just gamier. Like it does taste a bit different, but I enjoy it. So I don't know if I'd have it every day, but I like putting it in. It was on sale too when I got it, so I was like,
yeah, I wouldn't have it every day. But I've made like horse burgers in the summer on the barbecue.
We've had them. We've had them here, I think.
Yeah, we've had them everywhere.
We've had them on set.
Let's jump back into hockey.
Yeah.
I had this question that I wanted to ask you. First of all, I have 2 questions. The first one, who's your favorite hockey goalie?
I think all my friends know this. Who did I used to watch on the bus going to school? Highlight videos of.
Carey Price?
Yeah, 100%. He's the GOAT. If anybody says otherwise, I don't want to hear it, bro. My dad, Ken Dryden this, Ken Dryden that. Ken Dryden would sweep the floors with the game that there is today. So like Ken Dryden, I'm sorry, we're talking about that too. Like me, my dad, and my brother.
Yeah, bro. Their pads were. They didn't even wear pads, bro. They were saving pucks like this.
Right. Also, their diet pre-game was 4 cigs, a pack of Lays, and 2 hot dogs. Guy Lafleur, he died of cancer. No kidding. Sorry. Get that up.
Keep it in.
No, but seriously,
Yeah,
like the
I
game
know.
changed so much. But yeah, I think I grew up with Carey Price. I think he came out at the right time in the right city. He was our goalie. I loved Fleury before Price because Price came in the league like maybe a year or two after I started watching hockey, and I was like, Fleury's my guy. Crosby was my guy at the time. I loved the Penguins, but I think Price and watching him evolve in this city, which is probably the hardest place to play in. Like Montreal is, I mean, we're seeing it with Montembeault now. Like our goalies are getting grilled. Hopefully Fowler does well. He started off on the right foot, but yeah, Price was my guy, and Fleury too at the beginning. And I still always love Fleury.
And which goalie had the best pads in your opinion? Or
Goalie
the
that
best
had
gear?
the best pads. I loved Fleury's yellow set.
You did?
Yeah, it's like orangey yellow set. I loved it.
Yeah, low key it was nice.
It was so nice. It stood out. Even if it didn't match at one point, like it was still amazing. Price's sets.
He switched it up every now
lot.
and then. At the end, it was just white.
Yeah, there was one time like I low-key like his like I just like the different ones, like the all red ones he had
Oh, those were not
a long time ago. But then also like one of his last seasons he had them too.
the all red ones were class.
Like just all one color. I find that sick. Anyone else? Jonathan Quick, his Vaughn pads were sick when they won the cup. I think it was like Vaughn V5.
Who had weird pads, bro? Why did Chris Osgood have that mask?
I don't
Like
know.
he had like the
Hashtag
a
too had a
cage.
similar mask. Tim Thomas had a
yeah.
similar
Why did
mask.
what's the difference?
I guess it helped them see more because it was wide. It was
maybe they had
wider
a small
here.
head like me.
I have a small head too.
You know, Lane Hudson's helmet fits me.
How do you know that?
So Sam, I'm gonna expose her here. She was looking for a gift for her stepdad, and she went like on
Step
a
bro.
no step bro. She went on an auction site
Yeah.
and she bid on random stuff, not knowing that if she won the auction, she would have to pay. So one day we're just chilling, and she gets order confirmation like your thing is shipping,
She accidentally bought something.
and she's like, "Oh no," I'm like, "What is that?" It was a
She
charge.
won the auction.
She won 2 auctions. One was Lane Hudson signed helmet, and one was like a Henry Richard picture signed.
But they're both sick. It's cool.
Okay, she won those, but she's lucky because she bid on 4 other things. Like one was like a Joe Valeno puck. It's like, why the fuck did you bid on
JV,
that?
bro. RDP, not Kirkland. RDP.
Bro, so you know how much she had to pay?
Like $700.
Bro, 1,200.
Oh my god. Well, good for her, bro. She has an Audi.
She has an Audi.
She's doing well. You drive it. You look good in it.
You saw me in
You
it.
look good
Anyways, Lane Hudson's helmet fits my head. Shout out, Lane.
Yeah, but how do you know it wasn't adjusted? Are they adjustable, those helmets?
I don't know.
Usually, like I feel like the front is good opening. No helmet's fitting James. No helmet at all is fitting James.
No helmet fits
No, not even
James.
2 of them glued together is fitting James.
Bro, guys, for the longest time throughout high school, when we were in class together, I always told Dan, I was like, if I took 10 penalty shots on you, I would score at least 1. And I don't know, I barely know how to skate, but I used to play ball hockey a lot growing up.
Yeah.
So this dream became a reality when maybe like 2-3 years ago,
It was like 2 years ago.
we rented Glace de Les, a random ice, and we just played pickup hockey with our friends. And I said, Dan, I'm gonna take a penalty shot on you. Do you remember what happens next?
Bro, you scored a goal. It went right under my arm. It was a flood.
No, I didn't. No, I tick, stick handled, little juke. Did
I
it
don't
go under
remember,
your arm?
but I feel like I remember going under my arm, and I remember being like a.
I
shit
can't lift
one.
the puck, bro. I don't think it went under your arm.
That's why
I
it was
remember
like a
going.
flutter
I
shot.
remember going really slow, and I went so slow that I juked you out. Mike, do you
I don't
remember?
know. This is also like okay. We made this bet.
Dom, you remember that happened?
We made this bet.
It happened
We made this bet when I was like at the
at the peak of your
prime
career.
of my hockey. It was like 17 years old, and I was like, yeah, no, you're not scoring me, bro. Go, do your Humira, whatever freaking
My Crohn's medication.
Crohn's meds. Do those things.
Go
'cause
do
you're
my
high on those
injections.
things, bro. You're crazy. Go to take a shower in your underwear is an impact.
I stopped taking the shower. I'm sorry that we used to take showers in our underwear.
Who did that?
Is it that bad? We all did.
No, at hockey, Mike. At hockey, we used to do commando.
Mike. Mike.
I don't think Mike showered actually at hockey. Never showered at dirty kids.
Guys, that's why he smelled like a rice all throughout high school. Fucking guy.
He smelled like the 5, 6, 7 cold cuts that were in all the sandwiches.
But bro, is it that like
Shout out Rena.
we were all going through puberty and we just would, it was just a thing, we'd wear our boxers in the shower.
Yeah, it was a thing.
But then after, when I got to college, I had to take them off. Everyone took them off. I took that shit off.
When I tell the story about when you slid in the shower, what happened?
So guys, Harvard, it's UVM versus Harvard. Why am I saying it like that? I was at UVM. We're playing against Harvard. Were you guys at the game? No.
No.
I got my first assist that game. You were there, James?
Yeah.
Mike might have been there.
He was there.
Mike, you were there. So it was UVM against Harvard. I got my first assist. Nice cross to Max Murray with his big head. Boom. In the net. Afterwards, we're celebrating. It was always like, I think after the games, we would sing and dance in the locker room.
Yeah.
Like fun tradition. So we're in the showers. We're all naked. Like I stopped obviously taking showers with my boxers.
See, bro, don't look at like it's fine. Do what you have to do.
But it was tough. Like low-key,
Taking them off was tough.
my first time, it wasn't tough, but I was just like,
You get hard?
yeah. So we're in the showers, we're all celebrating. Guys we put like soap on the floor. Guys are like, slide. I just came in. I didn't know if anyone slid. They're like, just slide, go slide on your belly. It's gonna be
Naked.
funny. I'm like, yeah? They're like, yeah, do it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I go slide like this, and it was fun. Then I get up, and I just see blood everywhere. I'm like, bro, I ripped my dick.
You're looking for your dick on the floor in the bathroom.
I just
Shower.
circumcised myself. Because the blood was, I cut myself in the hand, but when I was showering, it was going down like that. I'm like, holy fuck, did I cut my dick off? Then I'm like, where am I cut? I didn't feel it. Then I look at my hand, bro, blood coming
Oh my god.
coming everywhere.
Do you get nauseous? I get nauseous if I see too much.
No,
blood.
bro, I didn't feel it. That was on adrenaline.
I know, but you see it happen. Like, I get like lightheaded.
I was like, holy shit, like this is bleeding like crazy. But I just put a towel and then I showered. And I was like, thank God, like it was only my hand because it was like a raised tile that when I slid, I hit it with my hand.
You could have sued the school. It's in the
Obviously
States,
not, bro.
Get your money. Now you're funny.
They were giving me money to be there.
Yeah, you could have got more. Sue the school. Imagine the school out of business because of you.
Anyways, I go upstairs. The AT, she puts like the glue. I still have a scar, but I remember afterwards. You see it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro, it was
That was a huge cut.
huge cut. And then I remember we go out that night because we would, let's say we had the day off the next day and we didn't have a game. Like 2 days later, we'd go out. I remember we went out and I would go dab people up. I'd be like, hey bro, what's up? Dab them up. Oh my god! And it was the hand that was cut, and I'd be like, oh.
Did you get stitches?
No, she just glued it.
Oh, like Gorilla Glue,
Yeah.
like super glue.
So no, I don't know. This glue with and the tape.
There's a glue that like can go. They make glue that like medical glue that could go in your body.
Yeah, with the tape, bro.
Okay. No, I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you wasn't your dick.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Glad. What were your balls?
Imagine
Turned
my
into,
balls.
Sammy Salo.
Sammy Salo.
Yeah.
Puck to the balls. Poor guy.
Shit.
At least he doesn't cry when he smells onions. Like you.
Everybody cries when they.
Oh no!
get
When you
onions.
see onions, you cry.
I don't see onion, but your apartment reeked of onions. I was trying to sleep, and I'm like, bro, there's some. This is what am I? Ratatouille? What am I in a French onion soup? I'm sleeping in the French onion soup right now. Where's the
You're
cheese?
the only one that thought it smelled like onions.
I was the only one sleeping on the couch. That's wrong. James was too. But it's James. You're the Messiah, bro. He can't complain.
Who was sleeping with me? Mike? Probably.
Probably.
Good times,
Just
man.
like with Adu.
Good times.
Shout out Adu.
Bro, we had good memories in Vermont.
I love Vermont, bro. I love Vermont.
We used to have to beg you to come.
Not really. I was busy, you know,
Doing what?
doing things. Business.
Mike was a trooper. He would come and he would study.
I wouldn't even study. Mike's still in school though, so
Still.
Mike still has a semester, one class
Oh,
left.
it's true. He does. Yeah, but what he's
So how's
studying
that
is
for
difficult.
studying? Yeah, that's true. Mine was I studied urban planning for everybody that's wondering. Met some amazing people, good friends. Theo Vaughn studied urban planning too. Is he an urban planner? No, arguably better. So I wish I was Theo Vaughn. No, minus like the drugs and stuff. Like it seems like he's on.
He does drugs.
I don't know. He always talks about cocaine, but he's off it apparently.
When you were doing, what made you go into urban planning again? So wait.
I just had shit grades, bro.
You went into urban planning, and now your job is kind of urban.
It's
urban
related,
planning.
yeah, because I have to work with like zoning and stuff. Essentially, my job now is just like we have like these companies that look for like let's say they want to open new locations across Canada. So I have to go into that city and see like check the zoning, see if there's like actual options because sometimes like
Till I Come Street.
yeah, till I come street creamer broker in Mascouche. But yeah, it's just related because we have to go in, see if like this city makes sense for this company to operate in because sometimes the zoning really doesn't permit. It's very limited. So I have to do like maps and stuff, go check with the cities of like what are the permitted use zones if it's hard to tell. If not, I have to like go through the bylaw book, read that stuff. You know, it's stuff you dream about as a kid. It's stuff you dream about as a kid. That was my backup. When I said I want to be nothing else but a hockey guy, I said but one exception.
Urban planning.
Urban planning. No, I'm joking. No,
Bro,
I was just.
But you know what's crazy to think about? And it's not that crazy because everyone has their own preferences and stuff. But there's people out there that see urban planning is I want to be an NHL hockey goalie.
Bro, and I'm sure those people that I graduated with, and they were insufferable.
But isn't that cool though? I find that really cool because my whole life, I was just like, I want to be a soccer player. And I'm like, who wouldn't want to be a soccer player, right? But there's people
Never.
that are like, I would never want to be a soccer player. Like, I'd rather be an accountant at Deloitte. Like, I spoke to Kevin Ricci, guys.
He's not at Deloitte.
I know, but
EY.
But I was talking to him at one of our past trainings, or maybe
Only
even a
one
podcast.
Only training
Yeah.
he's been at.
And he was like, bro, I would never, ever do the work that you're doing. I'm like, no? Like, you would never be a trainer? He's like, no, I would hate it. I'm like, you know what, Kev? I would fucking hate working for EY. He's working at EY, right?
Yeah.
And we just said we hate each other's jobs. But it's like so funny because he loves it.
I'd prefer yours.
I prefer mine too. But like, I love what I do. And he loves what he does. And we hate each other's jobs. That's crazy.
Like you
isn't
can't
it?
relate at all.
Yeah, we can't relate at all.
It is crazy, but I'm glad you guys both like what you're doing. That's the goal, no matter what it is, unless it's like weird shit, bro. Like if you like I want to be a pedophile, I'd be like, bro, I'm gonna knock you in the head right now. When I'm going like dads, what's that show like dads catching pedophiles in the Walmart?
What's it called? Catching
They
pedophiles.
pick him up and knock him out. That was hilarious. I love those videos. But yeah, I think. Sorry, I get off track. I think I should be medicated, bro.
No.
No lie. I think like I just get distracted really easily.
You think you have ADHD?
Maybe. Potentially.
You do.
Probably.
But it's not a bad thing.
No, I think it's a superpower.
I think it is. I actually do think it is because you're really creative because of it.
But I can't focus on things, bro. It's
No,
bad.
you can't. It's bad. You ever
It's
like,
entertaining.
bro? This has nothing to do with anything about the theme of this podcast. But I feel like when I was younger, I used to be able to imagine things more vividly and just like really focus on imagining stuff. And I used to love to do it. I
Like
used
what?
to imagine. Well, I used to.
Don't say everything. Like, filter.
Obviously, in my teenage years, I used to imagine like.
What did you used to imagine as a young boy going through puberty? What did you imagine, sir?
I used to imagine crazy scenarios. But I used to just be able to imagine things like that. And I feel like now I can't imagine. If I were to be like, okay, I'm going to sit down and just imagine, I'm just going to fall asleep now.
You're tired.
Isn't that... Yeah, no, but I'm not. I'm not always tired. It shouldn't be that. Why? Is it
think
because
it has
of
to
my
do with
phone? I
I
think
was
it's
gonna
my
say that.
fucking phone, bro.
I think I was gonna
I
say
think
that.
our phone fucked my imagination.
I love Loki. I like the phone though, bro. I love TikTok.
Yes, but
But like, like
do you feel
limiting
it too? Are you able to imagine like you used to?
Yeah, I could still like imagine, bro. I daydream at my job all the time. You kidding me? Think I'd do that? You think I'm just raw dogging the screen like that all day? Hell no. I imagine things. Like I think you have like what would you like goals and stuff, aspirations, places you want to be? Because I could imagine myself doing that.
I could, but I find it really like difficult to focus when I try to imagine. This is one thing that I used to do when I was younger. When I used to imagine, before I go to bed, I used to just imagine myself like maybe saving my crush from like the world ending of the world, like crazy like fantasy stuff like that.
How did
And
that story end?
now you know that story.
How did that story end?
I would save her. I would save her. Okay, but now
Sam Bucci was your crush, Sec 2.
she was my crush.
I know.
That's a crazy story, guys. But now, let's say I go and put my head on the pillow and I'm like, let me imagine.
Yeah, I think you're just tired, bro. You said, like you said, you wake up at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. sometimes. Were we doing that as kids?
Yeah.
No.
But I
We
used to
give up
wake
5 a.m.?
5:45 to go to Pearson. I used to wake up
It's
at.
true. It's far. Lucky Mike's mom used to drive us sometimes. The best to the bus stop.
Rena's the best.
She's
She
the
used to
goat.
make me lunch sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I mentioned her like 3 times in this podcast, but she's the goat. Mike's the goat. Dom's the goat. James the goat. Love you
Everyone's
guys,
good.
man.
But yeah, I did have a crush on my girlfriend in Sec 2. And now we've been together for 5 years.
It's manifestation. Can we tie it back together to like finding your way in the world? To
Can
end
they
the
see this
podcast?
cat?
Can you put him on the table?
No, I don't like cats.
You don't like
Up.
cats?
Get the fuck
Up.
out of here.
Up.
Get out. I'm allergic, bro. Get out.
He wants to tap his butt. Tap his butt.
No, I'm not touching his asshole, bro.
No, but like just the top.
You touch it.
Just the top. Look.
You know how to tap.
So cute.
Wait, what'd you say? What do you want to talk about?
Let's tie it together to it. Like, let's tie the podcast together at the end and finish on finding your way back to like, or just pivoting and stuff, and finding your way to where you want to go, or at least where you think you want to go for the moment.
I think honestly, I'm very lucky to have found something that I really enjoy doing. It honestly was a matter of luck that I ended up working where I work now. I literally just sent a message to see what kind of certifications my partner had. And then it happened that he was leaving. And then I filled in his role and now we work together. And now several soccer IQ locations are opening up. And the demand for the private trainings are there. And it's kind of, I have no idea I have an idea what we're doing, but bro, like all this stuff is new to me to be able to, we have to train people, we have to make video libraries for new trainers coming in and kind of managing all this. To me, it's different and it's exciting. And I feel fortunate and lucky. But then, like, I don't know if I'm sick. I'll just go on Instagram and I'll see like a post and I'll be like,
You get sad.
fuck!
Yeah.
Like, what? But I'm so lucky to have what I have right now, but I'm still like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but I mean, that was still your dream. It's never gonna like. Eventually, as time goes on, you'll kind of like, you'll find peace. But it's still super new, and I think, and you're still young. You're in good shape. Like maybe like I don't know. You were saying on the other podcast, like maybe not prime soccer shape, but it's still so fresh. And obviously, that dream's doesn't die from one night to the next, bro. Like unless there's like something that happens where you can't play soccer for some reason, like at all, but you're still super capable. So obviously it's frustrating, but I don't know. I think things are meant to happen. It seems like the training stuff is going, like it's happening super organically. Like all these things are happening. Did you end up getting certification when your partner left? Like you said, you needed certification, then he left and you took his place.
Yeah, like I asked him for what certification he got for gym. You don't really need certifications for the on-field sessions. But anyways, I have my certifications as a private trainer.
Okay.
nutrition and all that.
How did that happen? Online you got it?
You do it online.
Okay.
It's super easy. You could do it right now. You could become a trainer right now if you want.
You want to start a gym?
Bro, one day,
I'll teach people how to run and stuff
teach them how to run from scratch.
from scratch. You'd be surprised how many like older people don't really know how to run. People that work very sedentary jobs, just sitting down all day. Like a lot of them, like
They haven't.
they're older, like
sprinted in,
40, 50.
50 years.
yeah,
bro.
you could get super hurt. So I feel like reteaching people how to run. It sounds silly, but because at our age, but it's a thing.
But sprinting's an underrated movement that we should all do.
Yeah.
Even me, even though like I don't play soccer enough, and I used to sprint playing soccer, I have to incorporate sprinting in my daily like workout routine because it's crazy beneficial for you.
Yeah. I love
Like
running.
max sprint.
Yeah, where like you feel like your legs like burning and stuff.
Like you can't like the fastest you could run.
Yeah, and you have to like stop yourself from like when you stop running, you keep going for like a
Yeah.
few feet. Yeah, super fun. I love cardiovascular exercises, bro. I swear I love cardiovascular exercises. It makes you feel alive. Better than like I don't know. Did you go to gym? You lift a bit. You go on your phone for like 5 minutes and you lift
Yeah,
more.
if you lift like that.
So that's what I like about running. That every second is work. If you're like going for a 5K, every second you're running is work. Like you can't just can't hide from it, or else you're just not running.
I get into different grooves. Sometimes I love like just moving weight. Sometimes I just love running.
Just
I don't really know.
using your body.
It's hard sometimes to be like, and I still work out 5 times a week. And I give myself the weekends like to rest. But some days I'm like, it'd be so much easier if my workout was just a soccer practice, you know?
Yeah.
Now I have to be like, let's hit some shoulders.
It's a lot of alone stuff. It's very different because
Yeah.
you used to get like motivation from everyone around you. If everyone's going hard, you're like, okay, I'm gonna try my best too.
And there's like that competitive, like I'm gonna win like this small sider or something like that.
It's always like you versus you, and I think for me as a goalie, I used to always think I never thought of like I have to be better than someone. I always thought like I have to be just better for myself because then it'll just benefit me and the team. So it was never like, oh, I have to be better than the guy I'm, because we're usually 2 goalies, so the other goalie. It was more just like, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna hopefully win. We're gonna feel good, and then hopefully the other guy wins, and we go back and forth. And I don't know, things happen well. I never thought about like, I always thought of goaltending. Like some people are very competitive. They're like, no, I have to be better than this guy. I was always like, I have to do my best. I hope he does his best because I want what's best for the team. I want to win ultimately. And yeah, I think that translated to like working out for me too. I don't really try to like when we would all work out together. I'm like, obviously like it's nice if you brag. Go like we would do like the 100 rep challenge on the bench. I was like, I don't have to be better than anyone. I just want to be better than like the time I got last time, whatever. So I don't know. I like thinking in those terms. I don't want anything external. I want everything to like be from within.
I want to play a game.
What?
So your favorite goalie is Carey Price.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name 2 goalies, and you say which one you like better, and then I'll name another one.
You could do like a little championship thing.
We're
like
just
a
gonna
bracket.
go. I'm just gonna name. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Okay. But I'm not gonna name Carey Price because he's your favorite, right? I'm gonna try and name like Canadian goalies.
Just past Canadians,
Or like just like scrubs, low key.
are we gonna do that game where we like just pull out random players' names?
Yeah, but we've played it so much that now
I can't
pull
think
the
of
same
anyone
ones.
else.
Okay. Jose Theodore. David Abisher.
Theodore, he's a Vezina winner.
Theodore Huet.
Personally, I think like Huet had more of an impact on me. I remember him more. Theodore, I
Who
think.
do you like more, bro?
Theodore is low-key a legend too, though. But I'm gonna go Huet. I like just personally, I like Huet. I don't really know. I can't really compare them because I never really watched Theodore much. But I'm gonna go Huet.
Huet, Peter Budaj.
Peter Budaj is like a GOAT second goalie. He's like the best backup you can have because he's the best guy from what I would see like with the Habs and stuff.
Was he Asian? Peter Budaj?
I don't think so. I think he's like Slavic. I think he's Eastern European.
Huet or Budaj?
Huet.
Huet or Halak?
Halak.
Halak.
Halak that run was insane. 2010 playoff run was unreal. Put Ovi and Crosby in his pocket.
Halak or Halak or Sam Montevo.
Halak.
Shout out to Sam Montevo.
Shout out to Sam.
Parma.
I hope.
You were there.
Can I say something, Sam?
Yeah.
I feel so bad.
Tell him straight.
Sam,
tell him to his
I feel
face.
so bad because what people don't understand, they're always shitting on when our goalies are doing bad. But if you're a Canadiens fan and you're shitting on your own goalie, what do you think's gonna happen? You're making it worse for us. Then what? You expect the goalie to do even better, and then we do even worse. And I don't know what. Just keep encouraging the guy. I'm saying this from a goalie's perspective. Keep encouraging the guy because he's our goalie. And I get it, Jacob Fowler. Everybody's excited, but just keep encouraging the goalies. They'll catch up because they're only human. If you keep putting pressure on them, pressure's only gonna mount more, and it's gonna blow out of proportion, and they're never gonna want to play again.
Being a keeper is unforgivable. People will forget how much you did. Like this. Think about Carey Price. When this guy would play bad, people were like, "This guy sucks."
You'll never be Patrick Waugh.
I'm sure Dom has said Carey Price sucks. No, you're a liar.
Not once.
You're a liar.
Not once.
Anyways, there's.
Price is the GOAT.
I've probably said this. What is wrong with Carey Price? He sucks. Trade him. Trade him.
Sometimes, I mean, bro, there was that time where we would see him like smoking cigs and going to Buonanottes.
We did?
Well, I would see it online, pictures of him.
Oh,
I saw a picture.
I thought you would see Carey Price.
Not in person, but I saw pictures on the internet with like him with like 3 cigs in his mouth. I'm like, Carey, what are you doing? Give me one.
You think the cock? You think the cock smokes some cigs?
Cole? I don't know.
Imagine this ends up on Cole Caulfield's feed.
I don't know. Cole
It's possible, bro. It's possible.
Cole Caulfield's the best, man.
The right people repost.
Cole's the GOAT. Slaps the GOAT. They're all.
Slap.
It's all sick because they're all like around our age in this city. It'd be sick to chill with those guys. I think
Bro,
it'd be so fun.
imagine we chill. We eat fucking baklava around the table like we did tonight with Cole Caulfield, Slavkovsky.
They like going to Moishes.
We know people that know them.
They like going to Moishes and they like going to that place that Spad likes going to. Their steak place. Grinder.
They probably grind.
Saw him there.
Yeah.
Me, James, and Spy saw him there.
Yeah, they saw Cole Caulfield.
Bro, if we really, like, let's think about it. If we really tried, we could get a chilling with Cole Caulfield. And, like, you could get in touch with Valeno.
I can't get in touch with Valeno. He doesn't even follow me back, the guy.
Kev?
Valeno, I think Valeno's dad still goes to Chicharo's. Because I worked at Kirkland, his parents came there. They didn't recognize me. They came and I was talking to them, and the dad had like a Chicharo's shirt on. I was like, you live 45 minutes away from Chicharo's. You're going to Chicharo's? Is what it is.
I'm not a big fan of Chicharo's.
Come on, bro.
You like Chicharo's?
My family, my parents are like best friends with one of the owners.
Let's rate cafes like that in Montreal.
Let's rate cafes.
Let's go. Rate them. Okay. What's your top 3? What's your top 3?
My top 3? I think we've been going to Parma a lot. I think Parma's big.
That's like, what's the word? Prejudice? Recency bias. Recency bias. Because we've been going there a lot because it's near where I work.
Yeah. But there's
but it
Milano's
hits.
Laval is too.
It hits.
We don't go there.
It hits. Milano's doesn't hit anymore.
No?
Parma sandwich over Mills sandwich.
I don't know. Like they're all okay. They're all
if you're
good.
going there for just espresso, it's all the same shit.
Parma's bread is where they stand out, bro.
Yeah,
Parma's bread is really good. I'd say Parma, Chicharo's, Milanos.
Chicharo's like that.
Chicharo's at least like it's a bit different. They have different things on the menu. It's also like I also have a bias because like I know.
Which one?
Kawa Cafe.
Kawa Cafe.
It's good. Carrera. I never been to
Kawa Cafe, but Kawa. If we're, but bro, now we're like breaking into subcategories. There's the coffee.
That's not really a cafe. That's
Kawa
like,
Cafe is if there's
I'm
a
thinking like
sandwich
Italian places where you get like an Italian
Okay, let's
sandwich.
do Italian. Let's do Italian first. Right now, for me, it's versus Parma.
Yeah, I think for me, Parma, and then I would have to say Chicharo's because I'm biased because my parents are like best friends with one of the owners. But it is good. I have no complaints. And Milano's too. We would go, like Milano's was like, we would go there before Parma and everything. Like, and it's still solid. It's still okay. It's
You
still
know what
good.
one place I think is class? Chicho's.
Chichos.
Foreshadow.
4.
Foreshadow. Anyway, so Parma for me, Olympico's class.
You don't even eat anything at Parma, bro.
I've eaten at
You
Parma.
should go for a coffee. I gave
Sorry, bro. Like a dog, bro. Why did I close my eyes?
Started kicking your leg, bro. Yeah, last time I bought a sandwich for me, Mike.
You didn't buy me one.
You didn't ask for one. 45 bones.
You ordered before I got there.
$45. You were there, bro.
I've had sandwiches there before. They're class.
Really good. Sandwich of the month.
What else? Parma, Olympico. Where have we been? I forget.
Lano's.
You weren't on the cafe grind when me, Spad, and Dom were going.
No, like Carrera's I've never been.
Coffee, underrated. Cafe Parca for Cortado.
In Mount Royal.
Yeah, unreal.
I've
Small,
seen it. It looks really nice.
very nice. Not really any sandwiches, but if we're just doing coffees,
But it's not an Italian cafe.
no. Cafe Concadoro
Concadoro with
with my boy Christos.
Crystals, man. Never went there either.
It's good.
We're not big. We're also
old
not
school,
big
it's old school.
cafe. We're not huge cafe guys. It's not like we're like in Italy where we go to the bar for a coffee every day.
It's hard to do. Okay, now sandwich shop. Like now, just overall, not just Italian. Kawa Cafe for me first, 100%.
I never.
Down.
It looks amazing. I never had it. I walked past it on like a Mount Royal. Never had
Haven't.
it. Walked past it on Wellington too. Didn't have it.
Unbelievable. Kawa Cafe first. Second, I have no fucking clue. Third,
There's
I have no-
Bosa's pretty good.
Bosa's good.
Parma. I'd say for me Parma's my first because I'm not a guy that like I don't love packed sandwiches. So I think and Parma has like great panini bread. I'd say Parma's panino is like the best for me. Bosa's good if you want like a nice one,
Like
you know?
a
A nice one. I'm not gonna do it again. A nice big chungus.
Chungus.
Chungus. Fuck my chungus life. No, a nice. They're like I would split it in two though. But Bosa's really good, but I would split it in two. Mike's girlfriend threw up after a Bosa sandwich once.
Which one?
Melena
Which
threw
one?
up.
Spad had diarrhea after you had the melanzane
She had
sandwich.
the rapini sausage, bro. She barfed everywhere.
She barfed that, and Spad had diarrhea. So guys, don't get the melanzana.
Bosa's really good though. It's really good. I don't want to.
Bosa's unreal.
That guy Daniel that I seen the ads looks really good. Really good. I've
What
had
else?
it. I've split it with James on lunch break.
Bosa is unreal.
You know, once on Uber Eats, I got 2-for-1 Parma Cafe
Yeah.
cutlet sandwich.
Back in the
2
day,
for 1, bro. Do you understand what that means?
like $20.
That's insane.
That's a good deal. Uber Eats has sneaky deals.
One day only.
One day only. One more. Let's rate one more thing.
Okay.
Shawarma places.
Shawarma. I like Yoni falafel. It's not shawarma. I like
I know you like Yoni falafel.
Yoni falafel is crazy. Besides that,
The
like,
most underrated place. Shawarma Original on Lakadi. It is unbelievable, that place. The real
where is it?
on Lakadi,
But where on Lakadi? It's a big street.
next to BuzzFit. Guys, Shawarma Original.
Near Biz. Near Biz Burger.
Bizburger. That's funny, bro. You know, guys, for years and years, me and John, we used to pass by what we know now is B12 Burger. Bro, for 5 years, me and John were like, we gotta try Bizburger one day. We gotta try Bizburger one day. We used to pass it all the time. I still never had it. Then one day, someone's like, damn, I went to
I think it was me.
Someone's like, yeah, I went to B12. We're like, what the fuck is B12? And then it clicks. Bizburger is B12.
But why the fuck is it called B12 anyway? Is there vitamin B12 in the burger?
But it looks like Biz.
James, what comes from vitamin B12? What gives you vitamin B12? Meat?
That's vegetables.
So what the hell are they saying?
You know what place is supposed to be unreal?
What?
Antep. Chichos.
Yeah. Antep kebab in Concordia.
Never had it. It's good.
That's what you're gonna say?
Yeah. Jared told me Antep kebab.
Yeah,
We
it's
gotta
right
go. We
next to
gotta go.
Concordia.
Yeah, we gotta go, Jared. When the fuck are we gonna go, Jared?
But that
Jared, you live an hour away, bro.
you live
when
in
the
Brossard,
fuck-
bro, no?
Yeah.
Low-key, that's like a mini downtown. That Brossard is like a
Take the metro to go eat a fucking kebab.
You can't take your car?
I'm gonna drive downtown to eat kebab.
Take the REM, Loki. Don't take the REM. Guys, don't take the REM.
Why? My girlfriend takes.
I
the
know
rem.
Sam takes the REM.
She throws up.
She throws up?
No, she doesn't. Kara takes the rem. Guys,
Yeah,
Kara takes the rent.
Kara goes to work once a month. She goes to
Give
work.
her the what station, what time. I'll put it out there. I don't care. I'll fucking do it. I'm paying.
I'm fucking paying. Spad. Shout out Spad. Shout out Kev. Shout out. I was supposed to bring Spad here tonight, but he didn't come.
Spat's tired, bro.
Yeah.
Plastering is hard.
I was supposed to work with him tomorrow, but he said, I don't know what you have to do. I don't know what you should do. I said, come on, give me something.
I don't know if people even care about what the fuck we're talking about right now. But low-key, it's like a Montreal podcast. We're rating stuff.
But you did this for you, this podcast.
Yeah, I know. But still, like, now we're just talking about
You can say
cafes.
just restaurants in general.
Okay. Let's end off on top 3 recent restaurants that you ate at. Or just your favorite restaurants.
Top 3 recent, or just my favorites.
Like recent eats.
Not that recent, but like one restaurant I'll die by, bro.
I know
die
what you're
for this
gonna say.
place. I'll die for this place.
I know what you're going to say.
What letters does it start with?
M.
Marcy. Marcy, Plaza St. Hubert. Me and Mike go there. Bust a nut. Crazy.
You're going to say...
So good.
You're going to call me crazy. And guys, if you ever want to try a different type of cuisine, Masbi. Yemenis food.
Oh, here we go.
Unbelievable Yemenis
Is it like the kebab? The
No.
It's like a long stick of meat.
I gotta rip ass.
No, here we go, guys. Eggs.
You think the mic caught it?
Okay, keep going. I think James sounds like a corkscrew when he first does. It just makes crazy noises. But this place, Yemeni.
Yemeni food, Masbi it's called. Unreal. Great people. Casa Maza, great place. I'm not big, I don't like Italian restaurants, bro. I eat Italian food, my dad could fucking make it.
Yeah, but when I go, I love Italian food. Because I just
Pizza,
like pizza.
you like pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza. I don't like pizza like that.
How?
I like Brahma's good. But I don't, once again, like, it's good, but I went the other day and I just had pasta, I was like,
That's your mistake.
Boring.
We have more pasta than we do pizza. That's why I rarely get pasta unless it's like carbonara at an Italian restaurant, because that I don't have often.
okay, Marcy, what else? Last 2 to end the day.
Marcy. I like Gia and St. Henry. Gia, it's
How
the
much
same.
pizza you eating, bro?
It's not pizza. It's not pizza. It's the same owners as Elena. Elena is a pizza place.
Yeah?
Gia is St. Henry, right next to like that big Home Depot. It's like towards the end of St. Henry.
Yeah.
Near like the hospital.
Yes.
Really good food. It's a different style Italian. Like they make like in-house made pastas. They have like meats. Last time I got like half a rotisserie chicken with like potatoes, and there's I think there's like Tuscan chicken. I was like a different marinade on it. It was really good. You should take Sam there. It's a really nice place.
Yeah.
And then last place I'd like to mention.
Mike's house.
Mike's house is crazy, bro. Mike's house. Anytime we have a get together, we just eat good. Good. We haven't been to Mike's house in a while. But if you had to give, give them one last one.
One last one. I'm trying to think about a recent place that I ate that was unreal. Bro, fuck, I can't remember. I went to this Vietnamese restaurant that was really good. Tammy
Abraham.
Abraham. Dan, it was a pleasure. First fart on the podcast.
This is the most
off the
dysfunctional
rails.
one so far.
This one's dysfunctional, but it's fun. This one's for us.
Glad you guys had fun. I had fun.
Love you, bro.
Love you.
Thanks for being on.